Yo, what's up, comic fans? We are in the house. We're just talking, I guess, a little bit about. Hey, look what I could do something, guys. See if I
2 seconds and Nick's down.
I'm here.
In the house. Oh, did I get rid of it? I did. Oh, all right. Well,
Doing well.
Yeah. Thought I did this thing where I could do this thing. Oh, wait, no, I'm just
couldn't do that.
Here we go. Boom. Hey, look, I can do that. So we're about to talk that. We'll probably talk a little fantasy sports while we're here too. So if you don't like fantasy sports, feel free to
keep that record.
Walk away. But we're gonna mostly talk about New York Comic Con because that's what we did. What was it, 2 weeks ago now? And I'm missing every day afterwards. But yeah, real life intervened, and so here we are actually talking about it 2 weeks later because we can't get enough of it. What's up, guys? What's up, Webb?
Oh, same old stuff. Sad to be back to normal life.
Yeah, exactly. How about you?
Back to normal life.
5-1 Superflex.
Me? I've finally gotten over COVID. I think if I start Monday as day one, I'm allowed out of the house on Wednesday.
Nick was Typhoid Mary at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have went on Sunday.
Well, what is good, Arcade Pop? We just chilling. We're talking about New York Comic Con. Did you see any fist fights? I saw some screaming matches at Peach Momoko, but unfortunately was not there for the fist fight. I heard.
Yeah, I heard that there was some straight up fisticuffs that happened with exhibitors.
Yeah, that was Sunday, from what I understand. And Sunday it said like her schedule was like question mark, so I guess she would have been and would have been out. And I walked by her booth earlier in the day, and it said done for the day. And I was like, shit. And that must have been after the fight. She was just walked away. And then later on during the day, she actually came back, and I managed to sneak in there and get a little
that poor woman is like the absolute shining example of like no good deed will go unpunished. Like she was given her heart and soul all weekend, and everybody was such pricks about it. It's so terrible. She was doing so much for so little. And then on top of it, she like felt so terrible that and went and did another signing at Midtown on Monday after.
I know.
Absolutely incredible. She's the sweetest person. I was so lucky, managed to get in and get some stuff signed by her and snapped a pic. But like, yeah, that line of hers at Artist Alley was just beyond the pale.
I feel like you gotta just drop your shit off next year if she's gonna do a bunch of stuff like that for cheap.
What was it? And we were on,
or mail it to her or some shit.
I mean, yeah, we were online literally for
it was
an hour.
Yeah, probably at least an hour. It was time for me to stand online for half an hour and then go do a full submission at CBCS. Go to Dan Mora's line, get some stuff signed. Go to Sean Murphy's line, get some stuff signed.
And you were on the Murphy line when it was a line,
right? And Cup moved about 1.5 feet in that time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But the thing was, she was doing remarks, and it was first 20 people get it. I think it was $20, and she ended up doing like I think 65 or almost 70 remarks that day because she felt bad about the line.
And how much was it?
$20.
Which is she's 25 a day at $20. It was all exhibitors and shit, like fighting over those stuff at the front line.
That's like $1,300 she made.
Yeah, but it was good. Let me see if I can share this. She did good. She did good work. Here's a picture. This is the only way I can share it because
you have to show your entire folder.
But you guys now just see that, right? I think I don't know what I'm watching. That is so meta. It's me taking a picture of somebody taking a picture.
I can't even see the picture. I just see your file folder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you have to back out and share the viewer.
I see like a bunch of desktop photos, like files saved in a photo.
Never mind. I was trying to make it big. That's not gonna work. Hey, wait, what if I do this? I can probably watch this, guys. I figured it out. Figured it out. Figured it out live because I don't have time to do this.
Did you figure it out?
Dude, what are you doing?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm doing it right here. Watch. Boom. See?
There she is.
That's Peach. That's all I got.
Yeah, that was like, end of the day on Sunday when she was just working on a huge commission.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was like 70.
No.
And then I saw a picture of her online. I was like, did not think that.
Yep.
Yeah. What else? I do have some more pictures, but I'm going to share this one if I can. Anyway, so what was your? All right. Well, we totally skipped. I totally skipped the question. What are we drinking tonight, guys? Because
I'm drinking Power Suit IPA from Zero Gravity in Vermont.
Nice. That Zero Gravity is good.
It's good stuff.
I like their stuff. I'm drinking Chaos Emeralds Double IPA from Lone Pine Brewing in Maine.
Ooh, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Along with my fancy Snap Koozie. And Snap. Sort of. Kind of. And Nick is not drinking anything because he is still recovering.
Poland Spring. But if you do like water, this is the best one. I don't care if the bear shits in the pond.
So, what
flavor?
What was your shining New York Comic Con moment?
My shining New York Comic Con moment. Oh man. Shit. I don't know.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Yeah. I mean, having it back to some semblance of normalcy, I think, and the powerful elixirs that came to us from our friend Steve the bartender.
Oh, Steve!
But no, this was it was an interesting con because I feel like the stuff on the actual exhibitor floor was not quite as exciting as years past. There wasn't as much like interesting things going on. Artist Alley was popping though, and definitely I think I focused more of my time on collecting stuff from there than in any other con. So that was an interesting sort of shift and a lot of fun for me. Got to meet some artists that I'd never even heard of before. So
yeah, you did get some nice artwork.
Going back here, guys.
And Nick is just self-adjusting the whole time.
Just gotta get to look up his nostrils all night.
That's right. I want to spread it. If I couldn't give it to you at con, Eric, I want to just spread it through the computer.
Oh, great.
For everyone listening that's all serious about this, I'm just joking. I don't think you could actually spread COVID through a computer. But if I could, I would. But I'm not. Or am I?
I don't know.
So did you just ask me my favorite moment of con?
No, actually, nobody asked you.
No, we did not ask you. Yeah.
But I guess you can go ahead and tell us.
You guys are lucky I got Monday Night Football and right ahead of me.
5-1 Superflex. Let us know. What is
That's right. That's right. With the Lamar Jackson dud, I might add.
2 weeks in a row.
Hey? $170. But I met JP from Grandma's Boy. That was my favorite part of con.
He legit couldn't find them for like a solid 20 minutes because he was.
I had to know if he got the metal legs. But he did a Don't F with Karen comic, and he told me he did it before Karen went viral. But I feel like people making the Karen joke for years. They just put it on social media this year.
Let's see.
What about you, Cup? What was your crowning moment?
My crowning moment,
Steve.
I did like me some Steve, but my crowning moment, I would say meeting Peach last minute on Sunday. Yeah, that was pretty much. Hey, look, there's. For those of you who don't know, that is JP.
Samantha, you will be mine.
But I would definitely say it was meeting Peach. That was my crowning achievement. I'm gonna actually try to share that picture with y'all because I was ecstatic when I met her. It was a really cool moment for me. The fact that it wasn't like, because we had tried on Saturday. I had missed her at the Marvel booth. I had decided to go get some New York Comic Con exclusive comics when she was at the Midtown booth. I also didn't want to pay the extra. What's up, Brian? Brian LCS in the house. I didn't want to pay the extra for Midtown Comics, but sometimes you got to pay extra if you want to meet some of these people. Like the time we paid extra to meet Stanley. But
that's I would steal your thunder with my Peach photo. You probably can't see.
Let me make you big. He said, here we go. Nope.
Nope, you're big.
Wrong big.
We're all getting big.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Here, wait. Let me move you there. And now, look at that. That's pretty awesome. So, whoosh. Look, I'm in a new spot. I'm going to share my picture now. One day, this will be more streamlined because I will have gone live more often. And boom. So that's me. Managed to pull down my master.
Yeah, that's a very excited man.
It's like, I'm with Peach.
You got big.
I'm not gonna say I didn't.
Chop is back.
Boom. What's up, Chop? Guess who's back? Back again. Chop is back. Where his friend? Guess who's back? Yeah. You know what? We're missing?
Soundtrack.
Some soundtrack. Yeah.
Little Hans Zimmer from Dark Knight.
All right. So let's not get too deep in the woods here. Also, all right. So I think we all talked about it. You had JP. Eric, I don't remember what you said it was.
You guys haven't seen the movie, watch the movie.
Although I guess two of my I do have two highlights, I guess I can say. Number one was finally
hold on.
Let's
get you in there. Boom.
There she is. My Sandman number one. Finally getting one. Which is fantastic. And then my other baby. My Werther remark on my free comic book day, Something's Killing the Children number one.
That was so funny because you were like at the front of that line, and I'm literally waiting for the CGC rep to come over because Witness, because I want to get my book Witness for Tinian and Werther, and this dude's taking whatever. It took like a half hour or whatever. But I look over and you're like number one online, and I'm like, why is he still there? And then it clicked, and I went, oh, he's getting a remark. Yeah! Across the counter, we need eye contact.
That's true. I was like,
you son of a gun. Damn, Peach is tiny. She is.
She's very tiny.
She is a peach. Yeah, but it was awesome. The one thing I do wish I did was get a few more remarks and original art. Didn't do that. I spent a lot of time talking to the artists. We have a mutual friend, Ken. We spent a ton of time talking to him.
I have a very nice piece from him.
I feel like that was the highlight of like Artist Alley was definitely the place to be, not the main floor.
Yeah.
Well, it was a lot more personable. You got to connect. There was connections to be made with the artists and the writers there. We talked to Scott Snyder for a while, and I just remember the booth guy like just looking at his clock and looking at us and looking at the clock as we're talking to him. It was me and Eric, and we're just talking to him, and he literally was like, "Hey guys, if you come to my regular booth," he's like, "just come right up front, just skip the line." And I'm like, "There's fist fights with people skipping lines these days," but No, but he was totally cool. He was like, "Hey, come out, come make some friends." Also, I think part of it had to do with the fact that we're on a Substack. So he was like, "Hey, you guys are Substack members, so why don't you take that opportunity to come talk?" We got his signature on some stuff, right? That's the Scott Snyder right there, and he dates it too. So what I love is I can actually look at my comics and figure out when the last time I saw him was.
Say hi, Lex.
You're
on YouTube.
Yo. And then I got this Dark Spaces Wildfire signed by him. It's a blank cover. So I either got to get somebody to actually draw something on the cover, or I can do my own commission on this and then Scott next time I see him. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll make Scott do a commission on it.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think he drew something.
He does draw.
He draws. Got him on the All-Star Batman.
That was so underrated. That was a cool comic.
That's just a cover.
I like that he was talking about that Batarang. He was telling us about how he was talking to John about it, and he's like, "I'm gonna make the biggest Batarang he could possibly have." And so I was like, "All right, whatever." And then he's like, "And then I loved it."
Right. But yeah, no, he was a cool guy to talk to. Oh, speaking of Peach and all those other people, while I'm showing off some books. Here is a Peach Momoko cover, right? And this is the Tiny Onion Scott's collectible, I guess, trade for Department of Truth. And then you see the whatever. But Peach did it. So I got Peach's signature, which is right there where the finger is, right? And then you got Tinian way over here, and then you've got Martin Simons right there.
Nice.
Interesting photograph by Simons. And I got the trade because it was the only cover they had with Peach on it. And I was like, I knew Peach was there. And this was the only thing I got signed by her, by the way, because, it was that Sunday closing. It was like right before, it was 5. And I ran up to her and I was like, can you sign this for me? And she's like walking away.
And then I snuck in behind after you. I was like, me too.
Yeah, even though you already had shit signed.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, you got it, right? She's a really nice person.
She's very sweet.
Yeah, I hope I wasn't abusing the sitch. I mean, she could have said no.
Yeah.
I left a note on her Instagram too. That was like, "Thank you for being so wonderful." Like on the page and not private. I didn't slip into her DMs.
Her husband might have something to say about that.
Right? I could take him. It's not that big.
He's tiny.
Y'all too racist.
What?
Yeah,
it's an actual observation. We were there.
Just said Asian people a little. You have no idea what her husband looks like.
No, he was the guy
He
running
was
her
there.
booth.
Disgusting.
He was right next to her the whole time.
This America.
He was right next to her the
Disgusting.
whole. Anyway,
You guys should be embarrassed you're at the Diversity and Inclusion Marvel panel and the Women in Comics panel.
which we went to those too.
Yeah.
eBay was there this year. You
By
know
the way,
what?
I should have met Tyler Kirkham.
This was the best part of eBay. Last year they were so much better.
They're dead to us because they didn't give us free shit.
Yeah. Last year they gave us a ton of free shit. This year they're like, you have to pay for everything.
Although that is like the TARDIS of bags, though. It was just like it just kept going. We're like, oh,
You open it up. Actually, let me go get it back. Hold
They
on.
definitely have a picture of Will, like, this guy took all our stuff. Like, he's, like, blacklisted, like, in a casino.
Like, so it keeps, and then like you think that's it, right? No, the bag keeps opening, and then it's got like a bottom to it. Like, oh look, it looks like it stops there, right? But nope, it opens up even more.
yeah.
That was made for you.
For scale purposes, you just gotta get in the bag. If it rained, I'd be in pretty good shape. So it's a pretty huge bag, guys. Then you can just fold it back up and look at that. You can fit your bag in there. Oh, this was perhaps the best swag, right? Fanny pack.
Oh, yeah.
And my brother was scared of Pennywise.
Ha. Oh, man. Oh. a little card inside. It says, "Tell them Flynn sent you."
No, I won't.
Hashtag the peripheral. This is the peripheral, by the way, on Prime. Yeah, we got little fanny packs. That was cool.
Just like you're just chucking things around. This was good.
I like that. Maybe. What else? Oh, Nick and I did some Powerball, Dragon Ball. Yeah. All right. The beer's hitting harder than it should. I miss Steve.
I know, right?
So that was definitely, guys. That was definitely one of the. So we had pro passes, and one of the perks was, I wouldn't call it a perk. It's more of a holding pen, but they had a pro lounge. But we learned that up by the pro lounge was a bar, and there was a bartender named Steve. I think it was your friend Will who was like, "There's heavy pours if you go up there." So we're like, "Hey, at whatever it was, $13 a drink or whatever."
He had a head tattoo.
Yeah, well, he was a happy guy with a head tattoo, and I would like to think that he was somebody who maybe had a rough life and changed it around for the better, because he was quite the outstanding individual.
Yes. He made our con very enjoyable.
There's some.
And by enjoyable, I mean full of alcohol, because he would take glasses like this for your mixed drink and fill it about to here with alcohol, and then just like a little bit of soda.
I tell you what, though, they saved a ton on Mixer.
It's true. It's
the
true.
catering company there saved a boatload on the Mixer.
Steve disappeared on Sunday, though, so I hope that nothing happened.
He did, and it was so disappointing. I mean, we found the other guy.
Yeah, he went back into the mist like Brigadoon.
Yeah, what was the other guy's name? Peter or something like that?
No, Daniel? David?
Maybe it was Daniel.
Something with a D. Yeah.
It was Daniel.
He also had a heavy hand.
Oh gosh. He did. But the thing about Steve was Steve had buybacks. I hope nobody's watching.
I was going to say, now we are getting him fired.
I'm sure.
Steve is just
sure at the Javits Center, like you'll bounce back.
All right. So, here's I just wanted to share this real quick. So
nice.
Yeah, I should have took the backpack off. Don't know why I didn't. But anyway, that was a cool booth because, and I know I'm going to use it for work. Nick and I both got these really cool Dragon Ball Z folders.
I can't wait till the show comes back.
So I got two, but the other one got a little crushed, so I'm just gonna have to put it somewhere. But they're they're really nice. They're like plastic of some sort. Got some Cell, some Frieza, got some Goku, some Vegeta. Oh, Dragon Ball. So, well, I threw those two, but I didn't want to hit myself in the eye.
I was trying to tell my wife like the difference from Super Saiyan God Goku versus Ultra Instinct Goku. And she looked at me like you're a grown man. You don't even know what Super Saiyan that is.
I have no idea what any of the words you're saying mean.
Oh, we legit got a lesson on lightsaber stances, all 7 of them.
Oh yeah,
at Comic-Con. That was.
Oh yeah.
That was.
I just didn't know 2 of them. I didn't need the whole. I was like, kid, what's the form? I need Form 1 and Form 6. That's all I needed to know.
Oh yeah, we got the full rundown of what body type was right for which kind, and
we got a master class.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I'm not even complaining. Not even mad about it.
Dude, everything hurts.
I bet it does.
In your 30s.
I found out I can do this. Off the rails. All right. So, I mean, I know I've already been doing it, but I'm just going to show off some shit.
I was going to say, yeah, we got stuff we can show.
Yeah, let's show off the stuff. So I did not get any pops this year. Didn't get any toys. Nick and I were going to try and get the exclusive, which I'm going to share right now. But
next time I'm buying that, I'm going in. I'm just walking in.
So, yeah. Well, the other problem was last year it was like part of your ticketing process. So you were able to reserve it before you went in. This year they had like a code you had to scan. Like you literally had to know what you were going for before you got in there. So next year, just got to do some research and figure it out. But missed out on this guy, on this bad boy.
Can we talk about the most disappointing thing besides me getting COVID at Comic-Con?
Which is weird because you're the only one who got any sickness, disease. I mean, I guess I had a little sniffly nose when it was done, but that was it.
So
yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick had it before, though.
Yeah. You were
I said I was kind of feeling crappy on Saturday. Sunday, I shouldn't have went. I didn't know it was just like a cold like that. But the most disappointing thing besides that and the underrated floor, because it's still cool to walk the floor, we saw a Mortal Kombat panel with no combat. I should have met Tyler Kirkham.
Yeah, I totally struck that from my memory because it was
such a bummer of a panel. Like it was nice to hear the voice actors, but yeah, those are some uninspiring clips.
They showed the only scenes I think over here.
I would have revolted.
There was like no action. I think they showed the only parts of the movie with like no action.
Yeah, they showed a Kano monologue, and then
which is.
Because that's what I came for.
I came here for pontification from Kano. No, I came to watch him rip somebody's spine out.
Oh man!
And the entire time they're like, "Oh God, it's so gory." Every time I try and write something, I don't want it to be gory. They show me the dailies, and it's just it's so gory.
Yeah, show us.
Yeah, I think we made a mistake with that one. Probably should have skipped that.
I think that's not on us. I think if I'm going to a Mortal Kombat, I could at least expect the beginning fight, the first fight to wet your palate when you turn the movie on.
Right.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Yeah. Maybe they don't show the money shot, but you at least get a taste of it.
Give me a get over here, a frozen thing.
Yeah, I don't.
A bicycle kick.
I don't know what they were thinking. I think they said that it was one of the more gorier films that they made, but from what they showed,
looks like a drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not what I go. That's not what I watch.
Like an IGN review. IGN will give it an 8. It's like in Mortal Kombat, they scaled back the violence and really worked on the character development. And it's like, fight.
Yeah,
I'm in a mood. I've been stuck in a house for a week.
No, but you make valid points. It was, I would say, the panels were okay. Like some of the
they were not okay. They stunk. Don't be a shill for Comic-Con. Tell the truth.
No, well, some of the content was okay. Like when we went to the Marvel ones, the content was decent. The way they showed it off wasn't great. You know what really stunk?
Our plastic fedoras.
Yes, that's exactly what
that was. Frank Miller's new company, sparing no expense. I'm here today. Let's go.
There's some Party City fedoras with the price tag still on it.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Come to our panel and get a free gift.
And it was one of those moments where they're like, "Oh, we wanted to surprise Frank with everybody wearing these hats," and Frank came out and kind of looked at us like, "The fuck are these morons doing?"
He's on his deathbed.
Oh man, yeah, he looks old.
Yeah.
And then, and apparently they did a panel the day before, and they gave out the
new Ronin.
Yeah.
Or a new Ronin cover, I think.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm still gonna buy it. It's not gonna be good.
And you're gonna hate yourself for it.
Yes, you will. Everybody will.
Mm-hmm.
The art look, for all
That's what you do. You'll talk yourself into it.
With all observations, though, the artwork did look pretty good. It looked pretty dope. Who knows what the story will be like, but it looked pretty dope. What else? We did the Friday. We did the Super Mario Brothers.
That was fun. Jack Black crashing the party. That was fun.
Yeah, that was cool. And they gave
my favorite though. I don't know who was telling the. Was it Sean Murphy that was saying, or somebody was saying that that Jack Black went down to Artist Alley and was wearing his mask and was telling everybody that he was George R.R. Martin and signing stuff as him. This is kind of amazing.
That is, and people believed him. I mean, but he had such a big beard, and he had the flame, like
streaks in the... people believe anything.
Yeah. Interesting fact that I learned watching Comic Book Men, I guess, or something. George R.R. Martin was at the very first Comic-Con at like whatever, the Marriott or something in the city, but he signed he had to sign a registry when he came in, and he signed it George R. Martin. And then later on, when they asked him about it, he said, well, you don't get the extra R until you're famous.
You know what?
Still waiting on my R. Nick is like Statler and Waldorf all rolled into one for this.
Right?
12 years, it's coming.
Oh boy, Nick's got something to say. Hold on to your butts.
My Samuel L. Jackson. You know what? I'll do the rest of the show with a cigarette in my mouth.
All right. What other panels? We went to the Marvel's Voices panel, right?
Yeah, Marvel's Voices. We went to the Marvel women. What else did we do?
I think those were the only other two panels we went to.
Oh yeah, maybe.
With the minority.
I mean, we had signed up for a lot of them. Like we had the Walking Dead panel.
Yes.
And we had the what was the other panel we had?
Lord of the
Oscar
Rings.
Isaac.
Lord of the Rings.
Oscar
Isaac, which we just totally were like, nah.
Totally beefed that one.
Yeah. That was because we were just tired. We were like online for something, and we're like, oh, we can go to that. And it was like, it's on the other side of the con. Because it was Sunday.
Tired. I got something for you, CGC.
I don't think CGC is watching, but go ahead and
go ahead and unload.
The most inefficient process I've ever seen in my life. And to top it all off, we were behind a dude that, I'm not kidding you, looked like he was possessed by the devil.
Oh, I remember that guy.
I don't know what that dude was doing.
The guy who was taking pictures of every single comic.
Legit, like black hair, like from the underworld. This guy. No line, no computers working. Just fill it out, and maybe we'll help you in an hour.
So this guy with
2 witnesses,
talking about
all of Artist Alley,
is taking pictures, and so he told me about it. Well, I saw it, and then we get to another line, and I went one step above. I didn't take pictures. I did a video. And I was like, much more efficient, guys, by the way. If you're going to take pictures of your books, just take a video and break those down to stills later, and you know all the books you get. Anyway, I just wanted to show these off because this was from the panels. This was the Women of Marvel book that they gave away, Ryan Stegman Color Splash cover, right? And this was Thor. I forget what number Thor.
Jane Foster, Thor 2?
Yeah.
Or 4?
5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah. Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor 5. I didn't even know the series got that far, honestly. And then the other comic we got was from the Voices panel, and it's this one right here. And I don't know what this is either. This is one of the Voices. Marvel Voices, number 1. That's all. That's all it is. Boom. So those were the freebies. So that's a really cool thing about going to con is that you get some free books, and then you also have to pay for some books. So we all got the Jay Lee Something is Killing the Children 19 sketch variant, which looks a lot like the issue 1, except it's more pencil. Like you see more pencil, less ink. Yeah, so here we go. I'll just share that. So that's like an autograph version of it. I guess this is it from another. It looks very much like that one, which is the number 1. That's with all the inking done to it. And so if you look at this one, you can see it's a little bit more grayscale, a little bit more penciled. We got that. Now, the reason I can't show mine off is because I got it triple signed, and it's on its way to CGC to, get graded and all that other good stuff. I actually got 2. I got a red ink and a black ink version of it. I should have got a remark on it, but con was killing me, and I just did not want to hang out and wait for any remarks. I just wanted to get it done. what I will say, Signature Series, guys, is one of the most time-consuming processes of con, and you will lose 2 to 3 hours of your day just trying to get things witnessed and autographed.
That's why I don't do it.
So it is quite the task. I only did one this year. When I handed it in to the guy, was like, "Do you plan on getting anything else signed?" And I was like, "Nope, I'm done. Goodbye." Like, I will get other shit signed, but I will not get it witnessed. Now the thing is, like, guys like Tinian or Tynan, and Deledra and Martin Simons, they have their own Scott's Collectibles company that'll also do it for you for a fee, like an extra $15. So you
would have been worth it. Would have been
if you want to say
worth it.
Just go to them, save the 15. Spend the extra 15, and you will be done in more than twice the time. 3/4. You will save. You can probably get it done in 15 minutes to a half hour instead of 2 hours. Not that either service is better or worse, because the time you save on the front end will be time you lose on the back end, as Scott's Collectibles then has to ship all that stuff out to CGC, and you lose that time. So you'll lose a couple of days or weeks or whatever getting your stuff back. But on the front end, if you want more time at the con and you got the funds, go ahead and spend it and give yourself some extra time to peruse the show floor or Artist Alley or whatever you do. You can even play Dungeons and Dragons, D&D at Comic-Con,
which we're still trying to play on. We're still trying to get off the ground on Zoom.
Yeah.
The hard part is not playing it. It's getting
everybody's schedules to coordinate.
Everybody's schedule. Yeah.
I want to smite Eric.
You do know that we work together, right? It's cooperative.
Yeah.
Wait, we're all on the same team?
In theory, it's a cooperative game, but in theory, I guess you could screw up.
I mean, you could backstab me.
I will smite thee.
Should I show some art?
You want to show some? Oh, well, let me just show my last free book while I was at Comic-Con. So this is Ant-Man number 4, and if you are a Marvel Unlimited member, you got one of these. And they weren't like scanning anything, so the Marvel booth was slammed, or I could have went all 4 days and got 4 copies of these. But I'm not that guy. So I took 2 days, went up, and got 2 copies. I'm pretty sure I was only supposed to get 1, but I got 2. I hope nobody from Marvel is watching this. All right, go ahead and put some
band. Let's see. What should I show first? I got a nice little.
Yeah, let me make you big.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. It's a small piece. It's from a gal named Kaylee Ann. Art of Kaylee Ann on Instagram. That was just already made. Just bought that off her table because it was pretty dope. I love being a little Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. I walked by her table and she had a couple of things pre-made, and it wasn't. I think it was quite inexpensive.
Yeah. This one was a legit commission. This is a Philip Seavey, a little death action. I'd actually asked because I've been following him on Instagram, and he's doing X-Men Tober. So he's doing a different X-Men sketch every day for October. And I originally thought, like, maybe I'll get a magic from him. But then I was talking to him. I was like, all right, actually, I have 2 choices for you. I was like, do you want to do magic or do you want to do death? And he was way more into doing death. So that was that one, which I very much dig. Let's see, what else I got? So 5 years ago, something like that, at the DC booth, there was a bunch of artists who were doing all kinds of sketches, and Cup and I each got a bunch. One of which was Mirka Andolfo, who I absolutely adore, but she only did pencils. So it was my vow this year to go back and get her inks on it to finish it up. So I got that bad boy inked by her, which came out beautifully. So I'm really excited to get that back up on the wall. You can actually see the the empty space where it should be behind me. that black one right there. That's where that goes. So we'll getting that back up on the wall.
A league of her own. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, what's up? You mentioned Ken Knutson our buddy, friend of mine from way back, whose work just is amazing. There's one of his there. There's another one over there for me. But this one I could not pass that up. Little Dark Phoenix action. It's hard to tell, but there's some just beautiful brush work on this. He's so heavy-handed with the paint and everything, and like it's just gorgeous. So excited to put that bad boy up.
He's definitely not your typical like studio artist. Like he definitely breaks the mold. He uses like Sumi inks and stuff like that.
All kinds of just cutting things with razor blades and stuff on the palette. It's really cool. This is Bill Walco. Little Storm picked up like literally on our way out the door on Sunday. I was like, oh, I like that. So that's a fun one. Let's see. I'm bouncing in like 13 minutes. So I'm just shooting my wad here. And this is a good get.
Oof.
So this is Adriano De Benedetto's inks over Mike Hawthorne's blue lines from Wonder Woman Evolution, plus a bonus remark from Adriano himself. Sweet guy. It was awesome hanging out with him at his booth. He's got some great stuff. He did inks on Immortal Hulk and stuff as well. Some X-Men work, which is all really fantastic. But yeah, this is like page 1, issue 1 of Wonder Woman Evolution, which is pretty cool. And I just love that remark that he did there. All right, and then the last thing is Joey Mason. I couldn't get out of Comic-Con without my girl, Lil Magic. Joey Mason was a really cool guy, a lot of fun. He was doing some really, really cool, like quick $50 sketches, like 9x12s or whatever this is. And he's on Insta. He's a Joey Mason Art. You should definitely hit him up. He's got some great rates, some cool character design feel to it. So that's my download.
All right. And then I'm always one to try to support some of our fellow YouTubers. So I got this DJ Lynx Dead End #1 cover, which I think is pretty dope.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Javon Jordan worked on this book. It's got like a little sticker in the back too, which is just the cover, but it's like a hollow sticker of it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like $20. Shout out to DJ Lynx. He also he did a New York Comic Con video and wore my t-shirt during it. So I was like, sweet. He also returned the thing. We both got this book, Eric. This is a nice little Sean Gordon. What's this? No, this wasn't Sean Gordon. Was it? I don't know. This guy. Boom. Oh no, this is Dan Mora. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Sean Gordon. Dan.
Well,
Mora.
it's Sean's book, but yeah, that's Dan Mora's cover. Yeah, it's a beautiful cover.
Yeah. So we got that. You got the colored one, right? No, I got the black and white. I think you got colored.
Yeah, I got the color one, I believe.
What else did we get? We got Star Wars. This is 27 and 26. E.M. Geist, New York Comic Con exclusive, like, just virgin covers. So I got that set. Beautiful. And when I bought them, the guy was like, they were limiting it to one, and the guy was like, oh, you can get two. And I was like, I just need one. And he's like, you sure you don't want two? And I'm like, no, I just need one. So they sold out. So if I really was like aiming to flip. But the cool thing was they come with clear backboards.
Nice.
Yeah. I feel like we need that for all comics now.
I mean, if you got that dough.
What do you mean?
They're expensive.
Yeah. They
make them cheap.
Okay.
All right.
Eric, we need to be solution-oriented here, not problem-oriented.
You talk to the people who make them, and I will buy them when they're They're cheap. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, we got Ravencroft #1. I gotta put this in a bag and board. Actually, I could do that right now. And we got free comic book day Teenage Mutant Turtles. And this was from the IDW booth. They were there, and they were giving out free comics. So if you got there early enough, you got the stuff you would pay money for free. And if you got there later in the day, then you got the free comic book day stuff. But boom, now they're both bagged and boarded and ready to go away into a box. As we all know, everybody, well, not as you watching us all know, but as everybody who's part of this group knows, we are a glutton for free shit. And in the past, we used to grab 1 million free posters. This was the only poster I grabbed this year, and it is destined probably for the landfill, but this is Earth Divers, Kill Columbus, which came out that Wednesday right before Comic-Con. Look, it's even got a barcode, because if you bought this in stores, you would actually pay for it. But it's an interesting concept in this book. Basically, they find out that the end of the world is brought on by the day Columbus discovers America, and so these scientists and I guess hunters go out and decide they got to go kill Columbus. And it came out. Here's the thing I just put together. It came out the Wednesday before Columbus Day. All right, moving on. This was just a free comic they gave out while walking around. Forgotten Rooms, Wizards Call. Have not read it yet. Maybe I will read it at some point. This is by Bliss on Tap Publishing. All right. So, you'll get a lot of free stuff when you walk around still. All right, here's some other stuff I bought. We got from the Comic Man, we got Enter the King of Hell, Hail Crow, 66 Chambers. This is based on the 36 Chambers Wu-Tang cover. I don't read Hail Crow. Keep doing that, Nick. Keep doing that. But... Hey. But anyway, I got it because I'm a big fan of that album. And so we got, and then we got this fine lady, Midnight Suns #1. This is Magic. So I got that.
Magic is thick there, Eric, right?
It's a true story.
Yeah, Eric got one of these too.
Yeah. Courtesy of Cuppy.
Merry Christmas.
I'll take it.
All right. We also got Kaya #1. This is all from the Comic Mint. So yeah, everything from the 36 Chambers to this comic so far were from the Comic Mint. Kaya #1. It seemed like a cool premise. I'm gonna read it. It was a $20 book. It was also the cheapest book at $20. I think that's why I got it. And then last but not least, besides for whatever else I sent out to CGC, this is the only other book I have left with me. This is the Spider-Woman #1. And I paid a whopping $25.
$25. Yeah. Shout out to your boy for spotting that for you.
Yeah, he was like, "Do you have it?" I was like, "I think so." And then I realized I had every #1 except for the original. Now I have them. And there's like 7 volumes of Spider-Woman, by the way. How is that possible? I don't know, guys. But
nobody knows.
There's a couple of
pregnant for like 20 years.
What's up?
Wasn't she pregnant with Luke Cage's baby for like 10 years?
I don't know if it was 10 years, but it was definitely one volume. Yeah. Was that Dennis Hopeless's run when she was pregnant?
It was a good 3 years.
I didn't read enough Spider-Woman to figure it out. I don't know. I don't know if it was 3 years. It might have been like a year and a half too.
Lex, what are you doing? Say hi, Lex. You're on candid camera.
Hi, Lex.
Hi.
Hello.
What you making?
It was $1.
Cutting tomatoes?
Not $1, $25. It looks like tomato.
Lex, they want to know what you're cutting.
Oh, okay.
It's a cucumber.
It's a cucumber. Oh, because we see red.
Yeah, we see red over here.
Yeah, let's
Lex, why do they see red? What's to the left of you?
It's a Tupperware.
It's the Tupperware.
Yeah, I see it.
It's my wife, Lex. Cup? Say hi.
Is that orange juice on the counter over there?
You drinking mimosa over there?
That's some OJ. Yeah. All right. So anyway,
Enough of her.
This is actually a really cool find though. $25. I say there's like 4 spine ticks. I opened it up with Eric. We looked through it, right? Pages look white.
Yep, looks good.
There wasn't many defects. I'd say like if I got an 8.5 on it, I would not be surprised. If I got a 9, I also would not be surprised. 9.2, I'll take that all day, every day.
No.
Yeah, awesome find, awesome book. I think that's all I have in terms.
That's not enough.
I don't know. I feel like I usually buy a lot more. I also just went for like big, not big, but I went for a lot of the exclusives, and the exclusives were like $40 minimum, right? So you buy like, I don't know, you buy like 5 or 6 of them, and you're already in the weeds.
I was gonna say, yeah, you walked out a comic mint with like a $2 order or something like that. I was like, I left you alone for like 20 minutes.
It wasn't even 20 minutes. It was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Oh well, no, because no, it was literally like 10, 15 minutes, and you came back, and I was like, hey.
Yeah, I saw you checking out and saw the screen. It was like, ooh, okay.
I didn't have my Jiminy Cricket with me.
Yeah. Well, I did the same thing because I kept disappearing and coming back, and I said, "Cup, you cannot leave me alone. I keep spending money."
It's the problem, guys. If you don't want to spend money, don't walk away from your friends. That is the moral of the story.
Stay with your buddy.
They will talk you into smarter decisions. Yeah. But I've been thinking about next year's con, and there's some things that may or may not occur. One is if there's somebody going next year that I really, really want, I may think about investing in a VIP pass.
Of course. Nick and I were waiting for that. We were saying that we're like, next step, Cup's gonna dive deep, $600 for a VIP.
Hey, I'll take his pro pass off his hands.
Yeah. But we'll see. Because I mean, as we saw, there were certain privileges that came with it. Like a lot of people who got Peach Momoko remarks were VIPs. So I mean, we'll see. I don't know if it's actually worth it getting it, but we'll see. The other thing is maybe laying off of which I've been thinking about just wholesale. In terms of like even what I do now, go a little lighter on the weekly books and looking more at like wall books and stuff that is already we're in a downturn of the comic economy and even the real life economy, and so stuff is starting to come down in price, right? So while things are cheaper now, maybe look at some more keys from the silver, bronze, copper age, 90s. We'll see.
Yeah, that's why I wound up with a bunch of pretty nice keys like at the beginning of COVID, because it was just like everybody was just like, I need money. So they were just selling. I was like, yes, I will take all these things.
Right. And now with the way the economy is, we're in a little bit of recession, and the prices of things have gone down. So what's up, Trev?
Trev, been to the grocery store lately? Prices go down.
It's
not on groceries, but people need money for groceries, right? So they're not going to buy comics.
But to your point, you make a good point though, right? Like, I need to cut back on weekly stuff because I feel like the stuff it's not as good as it was, I say 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, what do you guys think?
Yeah, no, I think if you're talking the big guys, right, Marvel and DC, yeah, maybe things aren't as good, right? Because I haven't read it yet, but I've got nothing but bad reviews about some of the DC books that came out this week. So I have it here somewhere, but like books like
besides the Bat books, like what's really good in DC?
That's
kind of about it. Yeah, like I've dropped almost everything. Like I still have Catwoman and Batman and Detective, and that's kind of it.
Yeah. Right. Well, what about Marvel? Like, I don't think Venom's that good. Like, Punisher's meh.
Venom's been meh. Thor has slowed down.
It's slowed down. Like, and I've dialed back. Like, even I've dialed back. Like on the X books. Like, I'm not doing half of them anymore.
And what? So go to Image. Like, what has Image done that's been like nothing from Image has really like popped?
8 Million Genies. That's like the biggest one right now. But
8 billion.
No, I'm saying in general, like they're putting out so many number ones, right? And like 70% of them is crap.
Yeah.
Right. Then you go to Boom, and you've got Boom's
like,
got a couple. Right. You got Something Is Killing the Children.
But not like new stuff though. Like it's all stuff that's like continuing. Like
you got Grimm. Grimm has been pretty hot.
Grimm I like.
Yeah.
I read one Revolver. That was weird. I don't even understand on that one.
Gotcha.
The Hell Ride was good. The amusement park.
Yeah, I picked
what
it
is
up.
That? I didn't go with that one. I feel like Image, most of their stuff is just it's all continuation. It's all Saga is back, Deadly Class is still going.
I don't know. I remember like 4 years ago, I was reading like Gideon Falls was a banger, Farmhand was a banger, like.
Yeah. Farmhand's actually back.
Farmhand's still going. It's back. Yeah, it's just very slow. It's like one issue every like 2 months since it came out.
Like I think it's Redneck was really good, right? Like I remember I really liked Red. I just feel like all like the momentum. I don't know if they're putting out too much. People are too busy. COVID, what? But I just feel like all their books have lost momentum.
I feel like the biggest bangers right now are the indie books. I think those are the ones that people are running to. I think ASM has actually picked up steam, but I think that's partly because of how bad it was. That now,
what's ASM?
Spider-Man.
Oh my!
That cover, that cover kills me, man.
Yeah,
that's like a Mr. Dude.
People will say that.
Put that back on. Go big.
There's a rumor that this
Eric, I don't agree with you on a lot of stuff. Go big.
You want me to go big?
Go big. I don't agree with you on a lot of stuff, but holy shit, this guy's mailed it in. Like, I could have drawn that. Are you kidding me?
There's some rumors that
it looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre face that someone's wearing.
It's supposed to be like a Scream homage.
No, it's bad. I don't care what it's supposed to be.
All right, here's a series that I think is doing all right. Daredevil, Chip Zdarsky, right? Because he's a banger. So he's doing good. These covers have been amazing. Black Panther, right? That's Alex Ross. So, and the Black Panther series hasn't been that bad. Star Wars is Star Wars. But I've actually started.
What's like popping? Like, what legitimately are you like excited to read?
Here's a book that did well in sales because of the cover. Visions.
I bought that. That cover's fire.
It's the same guy who did Afro Samurai.
That's a sick cover. But what are you like super excited to pick up? For me, it's the Chip Zdarsky Batman, right?
Look at that, pop it up.
Yeah.
Berserker, I still read. Something Is Killing the Children probably is up there. Department of Truth, I'd say.
Did anybody read
White Knight and Daredevil? Those 6. That's Radiant all I'm really like looking forward to reading.
Yeah, Once in Future until it ended.
That was a skip the line. Like I'm talking like a skip the line comic where it skips the pile and you read it when you get it.
Yeah.
For me, that's got to be Batman. This is good, guys. I mean, it's not for everybody, but That Texas Blood. This is like one of the comics I look forward to.
I don't know what that was. Then they were vampires, and I was like,
yeah, me too. I had the first.
I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah. All right, I gotta drop out. So
$2.99.
Some of the Spawn covers are good that are coming out now. I have to say, Will.
Eric, we'll see you next time. I think I'm going to do a live for my comic haul this week. So if you want to come show your books, feel free to come through.
Sweet.
Yeah, but I'll let you know. That'll probably be Wednesday night because we get new books on Wednesday.
It's true, we do. All right, check your fools later. Have fun.
Peace out. All right.
Yeah, dude. I'm here back on Image 100%.
Here's a League of Her Own. That's right. Here's one. Do a Power Bomb. Have not read it. I've heard nothing but good things about it though.
I haven't. I'll read it. You know what it is with the number ones, dude? I'm so like logged back backlog. Like if I don't read the number one and then I miss it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always say I'm gonna read the number ones and like let like the stuff I'm reading, like Batman, like let that sit. Like I have like 6 Something is Killing the Children that I need to read,
Right.
but I bought the folding cover for all of them, so I don't know what issue is what.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Something's Killing Children is definitely worth a read, though. I would definitely jump on that.
I'm just saying, it's like I'm glad that specifically Image. I think Boom, like pound for pound, is better right now. But like, I feel like it's quantity and not quality. You know?
Trev is saying, book of the last 10 years, do a power bomb. All right. I got to get on that now.
I got to get on it, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't trust you. But I'll give you a shot.
Give it a shot. If you don't like it, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You spent $4.
Did you win Crunchyroll free for a year?
No. Did you?
I didn't. I joined it.
Did you? Yeah. So what do you get? You get all the Dragon Ball
Man anime, dude. I watched Chainsaw Man, was just one episode.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching Berserk.
I heard good reviews about Chainsaw Man. I mean, they had a booth, right? We stopped at the booth while we were there, and
it's like a popular manga. It's just some of these mangas are like 100 episode seasons, like where it's a lot.
Yeah. What is the? Is it One Piece or whatever? 1,000 episodes.
No idea. I never heard of it. I liked
Truth.
All right, Chop and Chop. I'll read it.
Yeah. What's the? I gotta watch the game, man. You've been here for a while.
Eckler scored a touchdown. Luckily, I'm so far ahead. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Nah.
I'm going to.
We could drop. You want to watch the game? I'm tired anyway. I'm old.
Guys, we love you, but there's football on right now. Big football fan.
Fantasy implications.
It's true. I'm trying to get the top score this week. I think I was 11 points behind you.
No, you're not close.
I was totally close. You were like 154. I was like 145 or something like that.
You were projected to get 146.
Projected doesn't mean.
Yeah, You have a kicker going. No, you have a defense going, bro. What are you talking about?
We need some points. Let's go. I'm still
You're
going
at 150.
I'm at 150. I'm projected.
I'm at 155, and I got Cortland Sutton going.
Well, Cortland Sutton needs to pull a hammy.
All right, well, I can't believe I never pick up the league-winning running back, and I finally did. Ken Walker? I got McCaffrey and Walker.
All right, let's. Well, that's pretty good. Posted episode 1 of my new Sunday series where my little man shows what he's into. He was really fun. He was really fun to make. It was really fun to make. I did see that was up, Daniel, and I'm gonna go and watch that as always. Gotta watch your stuff. That's it. That's awesome though that you get to share with your little guy what he does and what drives him. So, because he's the next generation, and that is something that we should definitely pay attention to. With that said, too, guys, go check out Chop and Drop's video. To all the people who stopped by, Chop and Drop, Chev, the shipping guru. We had Brian, LCS was in the house. Cole's Comic Claims. Arcade Pop was here. Your boy Cup of Comics was here. One Superflex over there. Better record, but not most points in the league. Most points in the league, and most points scored against. So it's no fluke. I'm aiming for you, bro. I'm aiming for you. Week 9.
Ken Walker. All right. I took so much crap last year for being bad. Why now you can't take it when I'm good?
I didn't say you were bad this year. I just said I'm coming for you. I was bad last year too.
Week 9, collision course. Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you scared?
Too close for missiles. Switching to guns.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Is that all right?
That's from that is from Top Gun. That is from the original Top Gun. What I said. All right, guys. You know what? Do what you do. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna get ready for next year's New York Comic Con. We're also just gonna go watch some football. Peace out. Nick, do your thing again. Peace out.